Hello, everybody. It's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have been hanging in there and doing okay. I had a awesome teaser announcement that I made yesterday. Go and check my YouTube video for yesterday. I did a quick little reading, and then I also did a video kind of announcing a few different things that may be coming up, that will be coming up very, very soon. At the end of the month, I will make an announcement about what is going to happen with some extra stuff that I'm going to be doing for the channel for all of you in the collective. As you guys know, the reason why this channel is unique is because I channel one collective and one collective only. I channel the energy of one collective, masculine and feminine, and I have been following that since I started my channel 2 years ago. So we are definitely, in this energy that if you have been following me and this has been helpful and you've been able to resonate with all of the messages and all of the ups and downs and all of the things that this collective has been through, then you're really, 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 really gonna want to subscribe so that and hit that notification bell so you get the announcement when it is made in a week, okay? A week or so. And you're going to want to know exactly what I'm going to be doing for all of you who are in the collective, who are on this road to union. I'm telling you, on this road to union. Yes, there's a thing called free will. Yes, I get it. But here's the thing. This masculine and this feminine are awake. They've been doing the work. They've been doing the work towards their sacred union in their own journey of themselves, and that is going to lead to sacred union in the 3D for them to come together as divine masculine and feminine in the form of whatever commitment, whether it's marriage, whether it's just this commitment and promise that they've made to each other, and there is a mission that they will be executing. So there is absolutely, I'm just not even hesitating. This collective is for union. I channel a collective for union. I do not feed the separation consciousness because that is not this collective, right? Yes, separation exists. Yes, this collective is in separation at this time, but we don't focus on separation. We see separation as a blessing for us to get on our journey, for us to heal, for us to ascend, for us to heal all of these wounds that we have incurred from our twin flame journey and from that of, that's been revealed through our twin and those wounds that have come up from the past relationships, past lives, etc. So this is a beautiful, beautiful journey of one collective, and I serve one collective only, and I am making a stronger commitment to serve more, okay? And I am going to be offering some very, very special and unique things, so stay tuned for that message. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Today, we are going to go over the overall energy, the drill down version of the energy, head, heart, and environment for divine masculine and feminine. We're going to get some messages from the masculine to the feminine, feminine to the masculine. We're going to look at the soul growth of the masculine and feminine and how Ganesha is assisting them. And of course, we're going to look at the energy of the connection and see what's happening from both parties' perspective. From what is the theme of the connection? What does the masculine think about the theme? What is the feminine saying about the theme? And then what does spirit have to say about this connection? So there's a lot to cover today. There's a lot going on here. So let's get started. If you want to book your own personal reading, your own coaching session, your own healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com and purchase your reading there. Read the website. Book responsibly. Book responsibly. When you book a session, make sure that you understand my terms and conditions And I am, again, so happy, so honored that you've chosen me to work with you on your journey, and I respect that. But please also do me the service of please reading my website before you book, and book responsibly. Once you book, I will get back to you within 24 hours with the process and the schedule. There isn't a scheduling system on my website on purpose, because there's a lot of things that I do during the day around this collective and around my service and around personal sessions that the schedule is constantly evolving. Okay, so want to book a session? Healing, coaching, reading, queenoflight1111.com. Let's get started. Okay, overall energies. As you guys know, the bottoms of the deck. I always give you the bottoms of the deck. Why? Because that is the underlying energy of that part of the reading, okay? The bottom of the deck for me is the energy that surrounds these messages, okay? So it's very important when you guys hear me say bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck means this is the energy surrounding this connection, okay? This is the energy that is surrounding Divine Masculine's overall energy and Divine Feminine's overall energy. Let's go ahead and get started with the Oracle. That is the major energy. This is about productivity, control, organization. Look at all this rainbow stuff here. There's all these rainbows that come into this sewing machine in the form of a thread and come in and then just get entwined together. So this is an energy about gathering separate elements of your life. That's either elements or people or ideas or family dynamics, and how to incorporate all of these lessons, all of these people into this energy. This is very much an energy where you have to have a lot of skill. You have to be in this magician's energy to know how to put the pink, the purple, the blue, the green, the yellow, and the orange, and all of these different colors together and blend them. You have to be a leader. You have to be a magician. You have to be able to know and have the skill to know how to combine what? The 5D and the 3D energy. Okay, this is absolutely an energy of taking into consideration all of these different things and to combine them in such a way that it is beautiful. What is the tarot card that clarifies all these energies? The Ace of Swords. There has been an awareness. There has been clarity. There is a breakthrough. And the bottom of the deck for the final oracle is a message. There is a message coming. There is a message being drafted. There is a message being sent. Because people have come into this magician's energy. People have the truth and the clarity how to be the magician. And so now that we know our truth, now a message is going to be sent. If that's not like, gets you on the edge of your seat, I don't know what does, because I am too on the edge of my seat. As you guys know, I channel this stuff real time. So I'm hearing the message right now too, okay? So Divine Masculine's energy, look at this. You have this man looking at all of these different images, all of the people that he has had relationships with, friends and family and, other relationships, romantic relationships, his Divine Feminine. He is in this assessment mode of all of these different relationships. He's in this energy of, how has he interacted with other people? He's in this energy of understanding that, as this kind of mobile thing moves around, right? People kind of pass through his life and leave, pass through his life and stay, pass through his life and become a memory. So this is very much an energy that he's orbiting at this time. He's looking at all of the relationships, the people that have come in, the people that have stayed, the people that have left him, the people that he's left. He's in this energy of looking at this, at his interactions, at his relationships. Okay, he's very much in this energy of assessment. So, what is this all about? What's this all about? It's all about the Tower. The Tower created that Ace of Swords. Remember, the bottom of the deck for this is the energy of how do I weave all of these lessons, potentially people, all together in my life. Because a lot of my connections have crumbled. And some I want to rebuild again. Right? What about it? Queen of Swords. This is divine feminine energy, I will tell you, because she shows up as Empress. She shows up as a lot of different queens today. This is the lesson. This is the crumbling of his connection with his divine feminine. The Queen of Swords is the one to teach the lesson. The Queen of Swords is wise. The Queen of Swords cuts out energy. This is also him taking on that Queen of Swords energy and cutting out people, things, situations that do not belong in his life. He's looking at now specifically his clarity now as he reflects, as this mobile oscillates. He's in this energy of, I understand why things broke down. I understand why some relationships didn't work. I have clarity about why my Queen of Swords left. What about it? He has concern. There's a lot of concern. I said, what is the Tower and the Queen of Swords about? He has concern. There's worry. This mature man is sitting here. He is matured. He's enlightened. He is awake. He has an awareness. He's concerned about this message. Remember, the message is the bottom of the deck. He's concerned about the message that he wants to send. What about it? Great fortune. My Queen of Swords was my jackpot. My Queen of Swords was my great fortune. And I've lost that. Have I lost that? Right? There's that energy of, I'm concerned about whether or not I am going to be victorious in getting back my Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of this great fortune card is it's like the Sun card in this deck. This is an energy of him saying, am I going to be able to have this? If I send this message, I'm concerned, am I going to have this victory? Am I going to triumph? Am I going to be fruitful in the message I want to send? So guess what? The next card, you're not going to believe it. I've shocked myself. There's Lady Luck, gambling, jackpot, fate, risks. So there's this energy around, how do I weave all these people together? Do I just take a risk? Do I just take the risk? Send the message? Do I just take the risk and gamble, take a gamble? Because you know he's been sitting on the sidelines for a while, right? What do? Do I take the risk? What about it? Let's find out. That is what's being evaluated at this time. Judgment card. He's evaluating. This card here of taking risks and Lady Luck and fate. This is all about, thinking about how, again, to weave all of this. Am I going to get lucky? Am I going to be victorious? Am I going to hit the jackpot? Right? This is the energy of, this is a very important decision. I don't want to necessarily just gamble if I'm not sure if I'm going to be successful. That's why he's in this period of evaluation. He's getting clarity. He's gaining awareness while he's in this energy of evaluating. What's he evaluating, I asked? Ace of Wands, a new beginning. He's evaluating if he should just take a risk, take a shot, have a new beginning. I said, what about? What's this evaluation in Ace of Wands about? Expectation. There's certain expectations that the Divine Feminine has. Certain expectations people have of him as a mature man, as an awakened man. He knows the clock is ticking. He knows somebody's waiting while he's in judgment. He's looking for the path. He's looking for the path. How to come forward to Divine Feminine and send that message. He's looking for the path. Bottom of the deck for his overall energy has to do, look at two major arcanas, the Wheel and Temperance. This is about him understanding that change is necessary. Change was necessary. That there's opportunities ahead. Temperance. There's opportunities towards his healing. There's opportunities towards reconciliation. There's opportunities towards this tempering of the twin flame connection. Temperance is the twin flame angel. When I see the Temperance card, I think of the twin flame angel tempering the cups so that we can have the masculine and feminine on the same page, in balance with each other. So I said, all right, we want change. We want to move the wheel. He wants to move towards his destiny. He wants to move towards reconciliation and healing. What's this all about? Four of Wands, here you go. It's about union. It's about his twin flame. But he's been rejected. He feels abandoned. He feels isolated and alone from this union. from his Empress. This is why I know that that Queen of Swords is Divine Feminine, because not only does she show up as Empress here in her own energy, but she's his Empress in his headspace. That's what he's thinking about. And here we go, Empress. You get Four of Wands, you get Empress, and you get the Temperance card. Come on, that's the feminine. What about the Empress? Page of Wands. We just talked about that message in his overall energy. So now we even have more confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. I wasn't sure how that was going to go, but that's Spirit's calling it out. He feels isolated. He feels abandoned from his twin. He wants to have union, but he's in separation from her. He thinks of her as his Empress, his Divine Feminine that he wants to create something with, that he wants to message and give justice to. He wants to message and say, I'm sorry. He wants to do right by his feminine. He wants to bring balance to this connection because she is his 10 of Cups. She is his emotional bliss. And so he really wants to come forward. He's eager to come forward. But then he goes right into that Four of Pentacles energy, which is like, damn it, Four of Pentacles. It's like he gets eager, but you know what? He can't come in like that. Not as the Knight of Wands. And he knows it. So he's holding on. He's holding the reins of the horse because he's just not quite there yet. And that's okay, masculine. That is absolutely okay. We know you're going to get there. Feminine's not necessarily waiting around. There is some energy around that, but she's getting the hang of it. She's getting the hang of it. What is Divine Feminine's overall energy? First card out, isolation, alone. She's in this energy of, a lot of time is passing. That's that expectation energy. She feels like a lot of time is passing. A lot of time has passed. She's feeling the solitude, just like him, Five of Pentacles. She's feeling the isolation. She's under this umbrella, right? She's in this energy where she's embracing her solitude because it gives her clarity. There's no distractions here, right? She's still trying to release things. She's trying to recharge, refresh herself. What does this have to do with, I asked? This new beginning. She's trying to refresh herself, recharge for a tangible new beginning that she knows that they're going to be charging ahead soon. And I said, whoa, okay, that's her clarity. She knows that new beginning is coming. She sees it. She feels it. So she's taking a little time out to recharge. And what does that have to do with? She knows it's coming in unexpectedly. She knows he's going to surprise her. Who's he? The lovers, this divine partnership, this connection. She knows it's going to come when she's not expecting it. So she's kind of recharging, spending some time alone, focusing on herself, because she knows this tangible new beginning in the 3D is going to charge forward, and she's going to charge forward to it, and it's going to be unexpected, this lovely divine connection. Next card, time and life. Look at this, hourglass, right? That's that expectation again. He knows. He can feel it. That's why he's in this energy. Should I just gamble? Should I just risk it? Should I just throw my dice? But he knows that that's not the right way to do it. But he feels the energy. He knows that she feels it. Okay? So that card of time and life, that has to do with, time is a commodity. That's not ours. Time is a gift. How do you want to spend it? How do you want to spend it? Do you want to spend it in isolation and sadness and in waiting? Or do you want to spend it using every grain of this sand and knowing that you have no regrets because you did not waste your time? Well, what about it? Three of Cups. She doesn't want to spend her life like that. She wants to be in the Three of Cups energy. She wants to be in enjoyment. She wants to be with her tribe. She wants to have fun. She wants to be happy. Hanged Man. While this connection is suspended there, she's letting go of things that don't serve her. But she wants to spend her time in laughter and enjoyment. And right now, that is in her house. That is with her tribe, right? That's with her people. And here it is, main female. That's her. She's like, I am the leading lady of my life. I am the leading lady of my life. I am going to use my time wisely. That tells me that last reading that I just did where Ganesha came out and said priorities, feminine priorities. It's telling me she's listened. He's helped her. Check. Done. She's done it. She's done it. She's using her time wisely. She's in the energy of being in her home. You know, obviously we're going through the pandemic. We've taken a few steps back. So she's with her tribe. She's in her home. She's releasing things, but she's having fun. She's using her time wisely. She's also in her home when she's not with her tribe. She's in this energy of really recharging because she knows something's about to move forward. Bottom of the deck for her overall energy, 2 of Swords and the Magician. She's gone within because she is creating right now. She is getting ready to burst and to create and to come out this Magician. She is in this very, very powerful energy where this isolation is not like her, you know, just like sitting around and lounging. No, her mind is percolating. She's not distracted. She is creating. She's manifesting. She's thinking. What's being manifested? Let's take a look. 3 of Wands. This is the energy of waiting for whatever you've been percolating to come in. She's waiting for the results of her journey. 8 of Cups. She's waiting for the results of the things that she walked away from, that she knows that her 2 of Cups is coming. 9 of Swords. This stress and anxiety. Queen of Wands. Yeah, there is still some stress. That is why she goes into recharge mode. That is why she goes into, you know, with her tribe, with her family, her soul sisters, her soul brothers. She's in the energy of, I know something's coming in. I walked away from things. I know my 2 of Cups is there. I'm waiting for the results of my journey. There is some stress that she's still handling like a badass as the Queen of Wands because she knows this union is coming. 4 of Wands. She's stabilizing. 4 of Wands. Guess what? He had the 4 of Wands too. She's stabilizing the connection. She's stabilizing herself in this energy where she's recharging because she knows this union's coming and both of them need to be stable. 3 of Cups clarifies that, which tells me she knows reunion is on the horizon. And this confused energy, this procrastination energy, this daydream energy where she maybe thought she was delusional. She is out of that. Knight of Swords. She's coming out of that energy. She knows what she's manifesting. She knows what is coming. She is no longer in this energy of, did I make this up? She is too much of an empress now to say, did I make this up? No, that's not this divine feminine anymore. Was she? Yeah, even earlier in the week, she was still questioning it. It was part of the challenges. But she knows now. She's like, no, I'm out of this energy. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. I'm out of this energy. I know my union's coming. 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups. I know it's coming. I'm just taking a minute. I'm going within as the Magician, and boom, everything will manifest. Head, heart, and environment, specifically for divine masculine and feminine's kind of themes for their connection. For divine feminine, head, heart, and environment, she has this energy of this 5 of Pentacles, you know, feeling alone, right? But she's in her value. She is in her value. Door to value clarifies that. She's like, am I alone in my worth? Am I alone in this connection where I'm the only one who sees my worth, right? She knows union is coming, but there's still some stuff that she's still shifting around. She's still balancing. She's still getting into that energy where she's getting rid of things with that Hanged Man's energy. Right? So she's feeling a little alone, but she knows her worth. She knows her value. What about masculine? Love begins with door to value. He knows the value of this love. He knows the value of this love with this divine feminine. He knows it. It took that big tower, took that last tower for him to really understand the value of this connection. Okay, head, heart, environment specifically for divine masculine. What is the bottom of his deck when we talk about his energies? 6 of Pentacles and Judgment. Again, Judgment is here in the overall energy with that gambling, right? That taking that risk. He's ready to give. He's ready to receive. He's evaluating how he can do that with the message. There is a major evaluation occurring about how to spark this connection again. So that's what we're going to be talking about here. All right. What about for divine feminine? We've got the Devil and the Knight and the Page of Cups. She's like, you know, this offer is stuck. This offer is restricted. So we're going to be talking about those energies here, about how she feels about this restricted offer. And the bottom of the deck for the, actually I want to get one more card real quick before I get the bottom of the deck. Too many. Thank you. Nice. Okay. So bottom of the deck is the Geese card. This is about navigation. This is about, you know, Semper Fi, which is always faithful. This is an energy that they're, you know, he's in this energy of how do I give? How do I receive? How do I rebirth this connection? How do I send the message so that we can navigate forward? She's in the energy of this Page of Cups is stuck. We can't navigate forward when the offer is stuck. All right, let's go ahead and get started. What is the Divine Masculine thinking when he thinks of his feminine? Look at this. Awareness. This is the Magician card. Guess who's the Magician? Divine Masculine. And guess what? He is aware. What is he aware of? The Temple Path. He is aware, people, of this spiritual connection. That's what that Temple Path card is. This is not a joke. He's aware of his spiritual purpose. Magician with the Temple Path. This is telling me he is aware of his spiritual evolution. He has manifested this spiritual evolution because of this connection with his divine feminine. All right. He knows that she is his personal destiny, part of his journey. He knows why. He is aware of why he is going through everything now, why this is all part of his soul's process. He knows he's headed in the right direction. He knows that this is a time to expand his life with his feminine. He's ready to create this connection. Remember, Six of Pentacles, Judgment. He is awake. He is enlightened to his spiritual purpose with divine feminine. So let's take a look at his headspace. So when he's in this awareness about the spiritual purpose, about the spiritual journey, about the spiritual connection, this is a card of awareness and creation. He wants to now create this, rebirth this connection with the Judgment card. What about it? Here's that action king. Here's that visionary. Here's that leader, King of Wands. He, like Queen of Wands, King of Wands, he knows he's got to take action. What about it? But he's Two of Pentacles. He's in the energy of trying to balance this out. He's trying to balance out the energy of how do I do this? Do I take the risk or do I wait? Do I gamble and take the risk, Knight of Wands, or do I wait? Four of Pentacles. I said, what the heck is he juggling? Queen of Wands right here. Queen of Wands, Strength card. He's juggling his strength because he knows he has to meet her at her match, at her level. So he's gaining the strength to balance things out with the Queen of Fire. You know I had to get another card just to make sure he wasn't juggling our feminine. And guess what we got? Twin Flame. So no, there's no there's no juggling. But you know I have to do it, man. You gotta check it out because you know we're not messing around here. Knight of Wands. Here's that action. Due to his overall energy, he's like eager to come forward. That is his truth. Ace of Swords, which was the bottom of the deck for his overall energy. He knows he wants to take action. He knows he needs to take action towards his truth. What's his truth? That he needs to get things going. He knows that he needs to relight that torch, spark, get that spark, make the effort, fan the flames. Because why? She is his Empress. And right here, this is the Empress right there in his overall energy. He knows she is my queen. She is my divine feminine. I'm aware of my spiritual purpose, my spiritual path. So of course he knows in his head, in his crown, that his feminine is his divine feminine. What about it? He wants to make an offer. Page of Pentacles. All these third parties, you know I got a card on that. Over. World card. Over. It is only you. Only you. You know I had to get a couple of cards on that one, right? When I get third party, you know I'm clarifying that. Empress, offer, ready to make a tangible offer. These third parties, done. It's only you. You are my twin flame. Next card, because now I'm the king. Now I'm the King of Pentacles. I'm ready to be dependable, loyal, and faithful for this new beginning. I'm ready to bring you this bouquet and be sincere, have harmony, be happy. You're my gift. You can't make this up. Headspace, Divine Feminine. Win or lose, victory. She's won. I mean, win or lose and then victory. She even wins when she loses, people. She even wins when she thinks she took a loss. She has victory over this defeated energy. She has victory over victory. She's okay. Our Divine Feminine is okay in her headspace. Let's talk about her headspace further. Remember, the bottom of the deck has to do with that feeling alone energy, but knowing my value. And so that's where I'm saying she's like, even when I lose, I win. Because I know that everything here is guided for me. I know that all my lessons are guided for me. So I win. I know that Spirit is protecting me. So remember, the bottom of the deck for her is the Devil and the Page of Cups, which is like, this offer's stuck. Well, here you go, Hanged Man. She knows, and she already has Hanged Man here in her overall energy, right? She's like, there's a suspension. There's an enlightenment occurring. We're releasing things that don't serve us. What is that? Two of Wands. What are we stuck in? The crossroads. We have the world in our hand. We just don't know which path to take because remember, we're not sure how to navigate. He's not coming forward and she sure as hell isn't going to take any more action. She takes action only on her journey. She doesn't chase. So I said, okay, what are they on the crossroads about for her? Communication, right here. All of this communication energy, she's feeling it. They're feeding it to each other. This communication is going to occur in the 3D. She knows they're releasing things at this time. They're at the crossroads of overcoming their barriers. She knows this union is coming. It's just that we have to make the decision. The Tower, there's been a crumbling. There's been a crumbling, but there's going to be a rebuild. Ace of Wands, there's going to be, where do we get Ace of Wands? I feel like we got the Ace of Wands for him. I've already lost it. I don't even know where it is. Oh, Ace of Wands was an overall energy right here. Tower, Ace of Wands. There's that crumbling, but now we're ready for something new and improved. And she knows it will come at the perfect timing, right? So in the meantime, time in life, she's going to enjoy her life. She'll continue to enlighten. She'll continue to release the things that don't serve her. She will stay in the energy of higher vibration. She will stay on her path. She will stay on her journey of ascension. She's not the feminine that says, oh, he's not coming back, so I'm not going to do the work. That's not this feminine. She knows the road to union is self-union. Next card, the World card. She's completed something. She's completed this in and out energy. She's done with that. No more Knight of Wands. This is why he knows this Knight of Wands isn't going to work. She's done. There's been a completion of this in and out energy, and there's been success in that. He's no longer that Casanova. See, and by the way, position three, that was that completion of the third party energy, which was that player lifestyle. And now see, she knows that that has been completed here. And here's the Ace of Wands again. There's this new beginning over this heartbreak. There's this new beginning. She's done with the pain. She's done with the sadness because now she's experienced, she's achieved development. She's achieved development. She's matured. She understands this win-lose energy because even through her pain, she transmuted it into her power and she is victorious in this connection. So when she thinks about her masculine, she knows the communication is coming. She knows it's suspended at this time. She knows this new beginning will come at the perfect time. She knows he's no longer the Casanova. And through this Three of Swords energy, through the betrayal, she understands that it was all part of her maturity, all part of her development. Heart space for Divine Masculine. Look at this. Five of Cups, emotional loss, and man holding a coin. King of Pentacles. He already had King of Pentacles in his headspace. This is the thing here. He feels her loss. He feels sad and regretful about the past. And now the coin he holds is a dependable, loyal, sincere offer. Okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at his heart space. He has a lot of sadness, a lot of regret over how he handled this connection. You know, he's really processing the past. First card out, Three of Wands. He's waiting for the results from that tower, the tower that collapsed because of his deceit, the tower that collapsed because of his trickster, insincere energy. This is why he's feeling that sadness. Emotional loss is about, You know, he's remembering the past, the things that he did. And now he's just kind of waiting. You know, he wants to rebuild, but he knows why the tower fell. Death card. He's feeling loss. He's feeling an end to his divine connection because now he sees through his lies. He sees his lies. He's aware. He's aware because why? Because he's wiser. And then he goes into the devil's energy and he feels very stuck in his heart because of that sadness. What is he stuck in? 5 of Swords. She got the 5 of Swords. She's already victorious over it here. And here, masculine gets stuck in his heart over this major loss of his feminine. But he's looking to break out. He is. He's breaking out of that devil's energy just like she did. So that, I'm telling you, here's what happened. Yes, the betrayal is painful in her heart space. But what is more painful to this divine feminine right now is her thoughts and her headspace. And she finally has victory over this third party situation and how she processes those thoughts. Now for him, he's in this energy of, I'm done with third parties. It's only you. And now he's breaking out of his heart space out of that devil's energy. He's unlocking himself. He's liberating himself out of defeat. Why? Excuse me. Because he knows 4 of Wands. She's the one here, 4 of Wands. Already in his overall energy. She's the one he wants union with. 4 of Swords. He's healing for that union. And he is going to come out of that 4 of Swords energy as the sun. As the divine masculine who takes action. Action towards success. He's successfully healed for this union. Heart space for divine feminine. Look at this. Sacral chakra and community. So when she is in her heart space for divine masculine, she's very much emotionally vulnerable. And her community has helped her with that. She's getting a lot of this 3 of Cups energy with her community. He's part of her community. He is part of her soul tribe. And now she's very much in her heart space for him. She's very much in her heart space. Let's see what she's feeling. Let's see what she's feeling. In her heart for divine masculine. Page of Wands. Communication. There is this energy of wanting to communicate, wanting to rebirth something. But hey, King of Wands, he's got to take the action. King of Wands, a dupe to his King of Wands here, right? In the headspace. She knows that he must take action because she knows he's changed. She knows he will come forward and renew this connection. She knows that this connection is destined, the Star card, and that they will heal. There's hope, and she's grounded. Queen of Pentacles, she is grounded. The Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, okay? The King of Wands to the Queen of Wands. She's grounded this connection. She's absolutely grounded this connection. Because why? She's a boss. She's a leader. She is strong. That's what she's doing. She knows this connection is her destiny. She has grounded this connection. She's grounded herself because she's a boss. 3 of Wands, she knows it's coming. She knows this manifestation is happening. There is a little bit of confusion still. Right? It also actually feels like she's manifesting a lot of different things. She's manifesting a lot of different things. She may be manifesting her union, manifesting her growth, manifesting her business, manifesting jobs, manifesting lots of things. She's in the Magician's energy, right? Remember, 2 of Swords, Magician was the overall energy for her. So she's in this energy of waiting for all of the results of all of the things that she has been manifesting. Her healing, her jobs, her abundance, her masculine, her own union. Diamond ring. But this is the one she remains just a little bit kind of off balance about. Union. Right? She's like, I know it's there, but is it? 8 of Swords. So she gets a little stuck in that burden, but it's a 10 of Wands, which means it's coming out because she's in the aces here. Because she's just trying to examine herself and things more carefully. Okay? Because remember, the Devil and the Page of Cups is here. She's trying to navigate through that energy of that stuck energy. But it's beautiful. This divine feminine, I'm so proud of her. Environment for divine masculine as related to his feminine. Look at this. Throat chakra, Queen of Cups. He wants to talk to his divine feminine. Look at all this Page of Wands energy, communication energy. He wants to talk to his feminine, right? Message here. There's a lot around that. Okay, let's see what's happening in his environment as related to his divine feminine. So in his environment as related to his feminine, first card out is the Sun card, duped to the Sun in his heart space for the divine feminine. So there's been an illumination. And the Sun clarifies the Sun. You can't get more positive than that. He has been illuminated. He has been rebirthed. He is in the energy of Yang. He is in the energy of wanting to take action because he knows what his destiny is. Why? Because we started off with this card that he is aware of his spiritual purpose. He's the magician again in his head and now in his environment. He is the magician. He wants to manifest and exchange 6 of Pentacles, which is the bottom of the deck, for his energy for divine feminine. This is all he's working on right now. How to manifest this reciprocity. Because why? Now he has the resources. He's the magician. And now he's feeling more powerful because he spent time alone. So he wants to move forward. 8 of Wands. He wants to communicate. He wants this reunion. But he is looking for a way to come forward. He's got some delay tactics, right? He's been delaying a little bit because he's still in the energy of waiting for the perfect time to come in for this reconciliation and communicate. There's a lot of energy. It is coming to a head. I just feel like that volcano is bubbling, 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 and boom, it's going to happen unexpectedly, and that boom, that message is going to come in. That's what I'm sensing. That is what I'm intuitively feeling. Environment for divine feminine as related to her masculine. Well, look at here. We get the Sun card for her too. They're both in a freaking amazing place. She's got illumination of her contract. She knows justice is coming in. She knows things are going to get balanced out. She knows it. She knows it. She knows it. Because remember, justice is here in his overall energy. She knows that this has been illuminated to her, that there will be success and justice served. Let's take a look. This is where I started to like really trip out because there's so many dupes in their environment for each other here. First card out, Magician. We already got Magician for him. So she's a manifester. She's a creator. She's manifested her King of Cups. She's manifested him being in his heart space. Right? She's manifested. Persistence pays off. Making dreams real. She's manifested making this dream real. She's done. Death card. She's done with the weight because she's the Empress. Right? Empress here. 2 of Cups. There's this energy of union that she knows that they're not moving towards just yet, but she's holding on to this energy. She understands that it is coming because this is a deep commitment. And this energy of communication, he already got the 8 of Wands, and now it hits here. That's her wish. And she knows it's coming in unexpectedly, suddenly. She knows it. She feels it. She doesn't know when it's going to come, but she knows it's going to come, and she's not even going to see it coming. Now, let's take a look at the theme of the connection. The theme of the connection. So what we have done here is we're looking at the energy of, we're looking at the theme. Then we're going to look at what is masculine saying about the theme. What is his impression of the connection? Then we're going to look at what is the feminine's impression of the connection. And then we're going to look at what Spirit has to say to us about like, hey, here's the real truth. So it's like a he said, she said, and Spirit says. So let's take a look. Bottoms of the deck. There are 3D beginnings here, okay? Lots of 3D beginnings. Okay, so here we have the theme, Nurturer, in my Divine Connections Oracle deck. This is a 3D card. This is about there is nurturing occurring in the connection. What are we nurturing according to Divine Masculine? Wishes. He's nurturing his wishes. He's nurturing what he wants. What is Divine Feminine saying? We're nurturing our loyal, thoughtful, analytical movement forward, albeit very slow, but movement forward nonetheless. And what is Spirit saying is being nurtured? The King of Swords, our Divine Masculine. So we're getting him out of that detached energy because remember, she's manifested him as that King of Cups to come into his emotions. But here, he's also in the energy of being a man of integrity. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started with the theme. That's the underlying energy. Those are the bottoms of the deck. So let's go ahead and get started. And you're not going to believe it. The first freaking card that flew out was Union. I love this card. Isn't this a beautiful card? If you want to purchase my deck, go to queenoflight1111.com. Union. First card out. Spirit says the theme is union. The theme is union. What does masculine say about this? I was very curious. What does masculine have to say about this? Tower. He's like, it crumbled. My union with my feminine crumbled. It crumbled because I lied. It crumbled because I was insincere. That's what he feels about union. What is the feminine saying about union? Four of Wands. She says she's stabilized for union. She's stable. She's ready to rebuild the tower. But he's licking his wounds right now, right? He's talking about his wishes. He's nurturing his wishes. His wish was union. But he feels like that tower fell. He got the tower in his overall energy. He got the tower in his heart. And now the tower is showing up in the connection. He's really thinking about the rebuild. But he's thinking about why it fell apart in the first place. So what does Spirit have to say about union? Look at that. Read it. Success and recognition. Six of Wands. Your union will be a success according to Spirit. Will you rebuild? Absolutely. Will you have the sacred union? Absolutely. That's what Spirit has to say about that. What is the next card for the theme of the connection? Hanuman, allies. These are 5D. Spirit guides, angels, the universe, God helping out the connection. How are they helping masculine? Four of Swords. That Four of Swords sits here in his heart space with the Four of Wands and the Sun. They're rebirthing him. They are healing him. What does the feminine say about the allies? They're helping us move forward. And what is Spirit saying about how they're helping? They're getting us out of this devil's energy, which is, it came out here for the feminine in her bottom of the deck, and it came out here in his heart that he's unlocking. So yes, Spirit, absolutely, you are helping us get out of the energy because she's navigating out of it and he is unlocking himself from the devil's energy. So thank you for that support. Unawakened masculine, there's things that the masculine is not quite aware of at this time. What is that, I asked? What does masculine say that he is not aware of right now? Chariot, he has no idea right now how to come forward. What does the feminine think is unawakened in him? Empress. She's like, you don't even know who I am. From her perspective, he does know who you are because you already showed up as Empress for him. But I feel like the energy is like masculine, I'm not even the same person anymore. You don't even know who I am anymore. You don't know that this new version of me. You don't know this new best version of me. What does Spirit have to say about the unawakened masculine? They're saying he's right. Knight of Swords with his chariot. That's right. Spirit is saying, you know, he's unsure about how to take decisive action. Next card, the Moon. That's the goddess of the moon. That is my divine feminine card in the 5D. There's the mystery. She's the moon energy. She's the element. She's mysterious, you know. She's in this energy of her intuition, all-knowingness. What does the masculine think about the divine feminine and this goddess of the moon energy? Knight of Swords. He wants to blaze forward. It's a dupe to Spirit's message here with the unawakened masculine. All he wants to do is come forward and talk to her. What does the feminine say about her own energy here, about Goddess of the Moon? She's like, that's right, 9 Pentacles. I am single. I am fabulous. I know who I am. I know I'm the Empress. Just like I said in the last reading. Who is divine masculine in love with? The divine feminine. Who's the divine feminine in love with? She's in love with herself. She's in love with her journey. And what is Spirit saying about this energy of the divine feminine? Two of Swords, right? They're stuck. She's stuck. She's stuck in this energy of going within. She's stuck in this energy of, you know, just kind of reclusing a little bit. So Spirit's basically saying you've gone within, which is absolutely right. Recharging, right? The connection here is at a stalemate. So you've gone in, you've retreated, and that's where it's okay to be. You're going within. Next card for the connection, peace. This is a 3D card. There's peace in the connection. What is the masculine saying? 5 of Cups. Remember, he got the 5 of Cups in his heart for her. He wants peace over his past. He wants peace over these 3 of Cups, third parties that he chose over this divine connection of the 2 of Cups. He wants peace over his past. He wants peace over his regrets. What does the feminine want? A King of Swords, which is what Spirit has said as the bottom of the deck. She's like, I want you to come forward with your thoughts and your words and your integrity. That's where I'm going to get my peace with you. That's how we'll manifest peace. What is Spirit saying about peace? Missed opportunity, Four of Cups. We're no longer going to be focused on a missed opportunity. We're going to make our peace with where we are in the journey. Last card. The angel Zadkiel is helping out this connection, helping us release things that don't serve us. What is the masculine releasing? His wounds, Nine of Wands. He's releasing things so that he can continue on the journey. What is the feminine releasing? The Tower. She's releasing that breakdown of the connection. Remember, this is where that Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, and that Lily comes into play, which is that new beginning. She understands her pain because she's experienced. She has developed. She has matured. What is Spirit saying about release? The Strength card. Here's that thing. We're releasing so we can gain strength. We're also releasing this restraint energy that we can't move. We're releasing our ego so that we can move forward. Let's go ahead and look at the drill down energy now of this connection. Let's get into the nitty gritty of this. Temperance and the Five of Cups. Temperance again. We're healing the past. Where to get the Five of Cups here for the masculine? Temperance was also the bottom of his deck for his overall energy. There's this energy of reconciliation, healing the past. Healing the past. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Here we are. First card out, Queen of Cups. We know that's Divine Feminine, Queen of Cups. What about the Queen of Cups? She gets her justice. She does. That's what's happening in this connection. The Queen of Cups will get that justice. What's the words that go along with this? Heart. It's about forgiveness. It's about this love, fulfillment. Things will come into balance for the Queen of Cups. Justice will come in. Forgiveness will be given. King of Wands, he will take action. He's waiting for the right time to take this action towards who? You. He's waiting for that divine timing. It's already the Seven of Pentacles with Temperance again in his environment, remember? The Sun, the masculine has been rebirthed. Success is assured over this Five of Pentacles. No more separation. That's it. Because why? We have our values. We understand our consciousness. We understand this connection. This stalemate energy, this Two of Swords, which came out here for the Goddess of the Moon. The stalemate energy, we're in this energy of waiting the results of this change. The change is in the masculine. And here we go. Death card, the ending. The end of the end. There's no more end. The end of juggling. Because why? The Star card, the Queen of Air, which is that Queen of Swords we started with, who is the star, who has the star here in her heart, will be healed because justice is coming in. And the last card, this big burden right now, is how the King of Swords comes forward with his words around his deception, around the stuff he did. This is why it's really getting to him. It's really getting to him. He knows he needs to come forward. He knows he needs to come clean. There will not be a magical reunion. It won't be. He has to be in his full power as the Sun, as the Emperor, as the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the King of Cups, and the King of Swords. He has to be all of those people. He has to encompass divine masculine. If he wants to come forward to the Queen of Wands, if he wants to come forward to the Queen of Air, if he wants to come forward to the Queen of Cups, if he wants to come forward to the Queen of Pentacles, if he wants to come forward to the Empress, he has to come forward to the Moon. He has to be the masculine. Did you see how every single king came out here? You can't make it up. Let's take a look at messages now. Bottom of the deck, messages for masculine and feminine. Look at all signs point to the Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? Divine Feminine. Who's the Queen of Wands? Twin Flame. And by the way, right underneath that is the Queen of Pentacles, which is Divine Feminine as well. All signs are pointing to the twin. So let's talk about those messages now. What does the masculine want to say to his feminine? What does he want to say? I have fears. And this is 3D masculine messages, by the way. And by the way, I do this as a reading, messages from your twin, and I also do a conversation between masculine and feminine if you're interested in getting your own personal messages. Fear. He's telling you, I have fear. I have fear over the past. I have fear that you really have walked away from me. I'm scared that you left, that you're really gone. He's telling you, I'm awakened. I'm awake. I'm awake. I've gone within. Two of Swords. And now I'm into my intuition. I know who you are. My self-worth was the reason why I wasn't investing. Was the reason why things were suspended. I was numbing. I was numbing out the past. I was numbing out this soul connection with the Queen of Swords, and I was numbing out my pain. That's what he's telling you. He's worried. He's worried, feminines, that the longer he waits, that the further off you will be. Because he's so awake. He's telling you he was working on his self-worth. That's why things were suspended. He didn't know that he could deserve a feminine like you. Frankly, you didn't know you deserved a masculine like him, right? Because you guys weren't on the same page. There were self-worth issues. There were self-esteem issues. But now that you both have risen in your power, now you know your worth. That's why we got that door to value card at the bottom of the deck for this head, heart, and environment for both of you. What does the feminine want to say to the masculine? Settling. You settled, masculine. You settled. You know, you settled. You didn't take our connection seriously. The Lover's card and the Hierophant. You settled. You settled with other people. You didn't come in and give to this connection. So I'm in union with myself. 9 of Pentacles. You can't make this up. This is how it flew up, and I was like, good for her. She's like, I'm in union. I'm in my strength. And by the way, remember, that Queen of Fire is also the Strength card with that Twin Flame card. She's like, I'm in union. I'm in union with myself. And we already got the 9 of Pentacles here with the Goddess of the Moon. She's like, I'm in union. I'm in union with myself. I'm strong. I've been on my own. I've spent time in solitude. I've spent time stuck in solitude because you haven't come forward with the cup. And I have grief. I have grief over the unknown and your sabotage and your deceit. So he has fears about this past because she's telling him that she's been grieving this deceit, these illusions, all of these things. She spent time in solitude. She's awake. So let's see, let's close the reading with how are they growing, okay, in their soul. So the question specifically was, how are divine masculine and divine feminine growing in their soul? What is their soul growth in their journey back to union? And how is Ganesha helping them? And you can't make up the bottom of the deck. Look at this, compassion and capacity to love. They are learning unconditional love. They are learning to have compassion for their mistakes, for their failures. They're learning compassion for each other. They're learning how to forgive themselves and forgive each other so that they could be in this capacity to love. You can't make that up. That is what the bottom of the deck is for the soul growth, for them to go back into union with each other. Because remember, our feminine is in union already. So the first card for divine masculine is, what is masculine soul growth look like right now on his road back to union, to his feminine? He gets the emotions card, right? Because remember, Spirit said, hey, we're nurturing the King of Swords, so he gets into his heart space. And remember, in the environment, we got the Magician with the King of Cups, which is saying we're all creating this energy of emotional mastery. And here we go. Emotions. Time to acknowledge and release these emotions that we have had suppressed, that we have been numbing. They're getting him to stop numbing, right? He's been numbing. He was suppressing his emotions, hiding. So now emotions, this is the energy of dealing with the unpleasant emotions, dealing with your past, dealing with the mistake, dealing with those 5 of Cups energy. And so what is Ganesha doing to help him as he deals with his emotions? They're saying, masculine, if you deal with these emotions, there is a promise of the future of union with your feminine. That's what Ganesha said. Rest assured, something new is on the horizon. Reflect on the past endeavors. Take time to acknowledge and understand the lessons and your blessings. Feel gratitude that you have been led to the spiritual temple path. And then you are going to receive the gift of freedom to move towards this union and promise of the future with your feminine. You can't make that up. What about divine feminine? What is her soul growth towards her masculine? What is happening in her soul as far as growth is concerned on the road to union with her masculine? Look at this. Awaken. She is fully awake, fully in union, and she knows humanity needs her unique illuminating light. She knows deep inside herself that she's always possessed this innate wisdom. But she needed to clear out certain things. She needed to balance certain areas in her life for this chapter to be revealed to her. And now she's embracing this because she knows she has a vital role to play. And now how is Ganesha helping her with this energy of her mission? How is he helping her? Again, remember guys, I only take cards that fly out one at a time, and it came out with Spiritual Quest. This is the card that says you are called to realize your full potential and to choose to become a force of good in the world. This is a light worker. This is someone that helps people, raises people. She is in full union. This is a spiritual journey where she is going to help the world. Again, it doesn't have to be a huge platform. It could be you change one person. That one person then changes the next person. But it all started with something. It started with you. Okay? This is huge, huge union energy. Sacred union of the self is here. Now we are moving towards sacred union with the divine masculine and feminine in the 3D. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will be back next week. Make sure you like and subscribe and look out for that amazing announcement that I'm going to make about this service to all of you that is coming in a very special and unique form. And if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. Love you all. And don't forget, follow me on Instagram. I do readings there too. Queen of Light 1111 is my handle. Love you. Bye.